Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Jesse Garcia, and I'm from the San Antonio Ibuumerang team. First and foremost, I wanted to welcome and congratulate you. Congratulations because you have an opportunity ahead of you that you will absolutely benefit from. So, how exactly does this apply to you? How is this a solution to your problems? Well, allow me to explain. It's something very simple and it's something amazing that either myself, a team member, or someone from the Iboomerang community is trying to give you. Now what this is an access to a platform that guarantees you saving money. Now, what exactly do you have to do for it? You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is register a code that is going to be sent by whoever sent you this video, myself, or like I said, one of my partners. All you have to do is register and you'll have access to up to 30% of hotels, rental cars, activities, and much more savings. Now, if you were like me and you were wondering, well, what does it take for me to be qualified for that 70% though? Instead of that 30, what if we go ahead and double it and give you an additional 10% notch? Well, what is it? Well, please allow me to introduce you to the amazing company of Ibuumerang. Now, the company itself was founded under the CEO called Holton Buggs. Holton Buggs is an amazing person, has over 28 years of experience on the network marketing business, extremely recognized, extremely successful person. But it wasn't always like this. Holton Buggs even admitted that it took like 8 to 10 years of failure. He failed over and over and over again. He had no teacher, he didn't know any better until he started studying. He adapted and eventually he overcame and became a very successful person in the network marketing business. Now, after his success, he wanted to do things a little bit different. He saw the problems. Again, with almost 30 years of experience, you might start to see some of the stuff that some other people do not see, right? Because as of now, he's an expert on network marketing. This is where the amazing part in this amazing company, the idea of this company was born. Now, Holton Buggs decided that he was going to follow his vision, he was going to follow his dreams, and he wanted to change people. We wanted to make a change, right? Because he saw the network marketing was broken. The system was completely broken. Now, how is the system broken, you might ask? Well, the model is based off of this. The customers pay more, which is the customers is you, me, anyone, friends, family members, their friends, their parents, and so forth. Well, they're going to pay more to someone so they can earn a little bit more. So that other person, the recruiter, whoever sent them that way, can get a cut. What if I was to tell you that system that we've been following for many, many, many years is completely broken? And there's a better system that's coming up. There's a system that's going to completely run over any company that has that business or has that model in place. Why? Because of Holton Buggs' vision. This is the system. This is the model of Ibuumerang. The model is you only make money when customers save money. In other words, to me, it doesn't matter how much you spend. To me, it matters how much you save. Not only as your friend, not only as a person that's trying to just help out another fellow human being. It's extremely beneficial because that is more money. That is an incentive for you to save more money so you can spend more money somewhere else. If you want better food, perhaps you might even extend your vacation because you're saving so much. That is more time for you. That is more time with you and your family. That is more relaxing time. That is the vision. That is the new model that this company is bringing into the game. So how exactly are we going to bring this vision to life? How are we going to make this happen? How are we going to bring this into a reality? Well, first and foremost, we're going to tackle the traveling industry. The traveling industry is the biggest industry in the world, bringing approximately around $8 trillion. Just on the United States stat that is listed here, it says $2.8 billion are spent per day. Now, if you remember, I did say it was going to be a benefit. What if I told you that out of those $2.8 billion that are spent a day, there's a possibility that you might get something in return, not only from the $2.8 billion, but additionally, you're helping someone else save money. That is absolutely a win-win situation, and that's what the company is trying to change. That is how the company is going to base their whole foundation under and rise and beat every single other company. Because how are you going to compete with less money and happier customers? Now, I did say that it was broken. Holton Buggs said that the network marketing was absolutely broken and that he felt a need to change it. Well, the reason why he felt the need to change it is because you know that two companies monopolize the entire travel industry. They're in charge. Bookings Holding and Expedia Group are in charge of all those agencies listed below. I, for one, was a customer for Priceline and Booking. Many times, I thought I was getting the best rates, especially from Priceline. But at the end of the day, I was getting manipulated by Booking Holdings. I felt that I was getting the best rates possible for the vacations that I was going to take. However, it was Priceline and Booking. Those are practically Booking Holdings competing against themselves. That to me feels like I was completely manipulated. Holton Buggs is looking out and trying to change, trying to compete with these companies, trying to, instead of people overspending, he's trying to make them save more money. This is why this company is breaking records left and right. Because the customers are extremely happy and they're extremely satisfied with the results that they're getting. Now, how exactly is it possible for you to get these rates? Well, Ibuumerang teamed up with Extreme Travel. Extreme Travel has access to what is called behind the curtain prices. Behind the curtain prices is approximately around 1%, less than the 1% of the population has access to these specific rates. Extreme Travel happens to be one of those companies that actually has it. This is why Extreme Travel and Ibuumerang work together in order to save people as much money as they can. This is why those are the two companies will not be able to compete anywhere near it with Ibuumerang, because Ibuumerang is creating this new concept that is levels and ages ahead, years ahead of what these old models and what these companies thought that it was okay for things to work out, because it's been like that for so many years that they never try to improve it. However, Holton Buggs created his own company just to change some of these stuff that is broken. So again, I wanted to congratulate you because now you have access to these amazing rates. Now, not only will you be able to get that 30%, but you have that option to get that 70% of retail prices. Those amazing 70% savings, those 1% behind the counter discounts that people don't normally have. For example, the 4-star hotel in Paris. If you can see right here on the public, where it says public price, the public price was $970. However, you see the 70% right here, and this is how much that person paid. A total of $287. A complete savings of $680. Almost $700. How do you think that person feels? They just saved a whole bunch of money going to Paris. And then the best part about it is not only is the customer happy, however, if you're the one that gave them the boomerang, well, guess what? You just earned some money. You just earned a good $350 for helping someone else. That's a great feeling, because you just provided that family extra money that they can spend, like I said, somewhere else, or even make their vacations a little bit longer. That's all thanks to you. Now, like I mentioned before, it's not just hotels, the ones that we get discounted rates. It's also rental cars as well. As you can see, we have the same make and model, the exact everything The only difference is we pay less. On the top part for rental cars, it's almost $400, while on our platform, it's $220. That's $170 for something that, again, that you were going to do in the first place. However, you chose a different method, and due to that choice, due to that option that you now have, you save some money. That is the best part. These are some other examples that we have. For example, my favorite ones are the far left and far right. The reason why, because as you can tell, the total cost of the reservation for the one on the left is actually $397. So let's just round it up to $400. But that person saved $850. That tells me that hotel was 70% off. That's exactly what the savings and the result means. And then on the far right hand side, it says the person, Mr. Holton Bugs Jr., paid $1,384, but he saved $8,589. That's 50% savings. That's $1,500 extra in your pocket, and that is $700, almost $800 if you gave that boomerang out. Because again, you keep that 50% of the customer that they might be saving. That is why I am so adamant, and I'm so happy and excited to say that this is a benefit, because it's an option that you might very well could have used. 2 years ago, what could have you done with an extra $800? What could have you done with an extra $1,000? Again, this is the option that is being presented to you right now. And this is my favorite part right here. These are some of the services that are offered for the first class members and the 30% boomerang customers. The only thing that we do not guarantee is the planes. Right here, we are willing to match 110%. What that means is, if you find a cheaper hotel, if you find a cheaper car, which I highly doubt, but if you do, if you find it, we're not only just going to match the price like 50% of the other companies, we're going to beat them. We're going to give you an additional 10% off of that price. That way, you're always saving. There is no losing with this company. This is why this company is amazing. This is why I'm so excited to share such amazing news and amazing opportunity for everyone else to follow. Because, again, if you become a partner, just like me, you will have access to not only sharing that amazing positivity of sharing a code to someone who you know, someone who may perhaps never taken a vacation, and because of you, they're saving an X amount of dollars. And now it's not just a dream. Now it's a reality. It can become a reality. And that's all because of you. And not only that, not only are you helping out that person and helping out your friend, helping out the family member, but you're also getting something out of it. That's what's amazing. That's what's amazing about this company. And again, I want to congratulate you on being part of this company. On hopefully, perhaps, if you become a partner, you're gonna be sharing, and you're gonna have that opportunity to say, hey, you know what? I saved my best friend $1,000, and because of that, I got a nice present from his vacation. Now I wanted to elaborate and illustrate a little bit more on the percentages competing with themselves. What I mean by that is, when being a member and having that up to 70% competing with just the boomerang, just the code, which is up to 35%, all right? So this is the exact same hotel with the exact same rooms, yet look at the different results from it. The boomerang customer is saving almost $1,700, which is, I guarantee you that person is extremely happy with whoever sent them, whoever allowed them that option, right? They're still paying $3,168, but that's, again, the public price was almost $5,000. They are happy. They're absolutely happy because they just saved that much amount of money. However, if you do decide to becoming a partner of the company, look just how drastically those prices change, how they fluctuated. They went from the $4,800, again, almost the $4,900 to $1,467 for an all-inclusive Cancun trip. That is amazing. That is a 4.5-star hotel. That is almost a 5-star luxury hotel. And again, not only will you be saving that much amount of money, if that person that took that trip with just the boomerang code, well, congratulations. You just made $850. That is $850 in your pocket off of one customer. That is one of your friends. That is someone that you helped out and you got something in return. Win-win situation at its finest. Now, this is why I highly encourage people to become partners of the company, to invest a little bit in the company and get major stuff out. Actually start seeing some extra revenue come in that you might have not been expecting. Surprise, you have it now. You have that option. That is, again, this is the option of becoming a partner that will greatly benefit your life. It can change the way you live. But again, that is all up to you. That is how much work you put in. That's how much work you'll put out. Statistically speaking, one person, one family will take a trip at least once a year. During that trip, they'll save, give or take, around $600. That is, now let's just say you hand out 10 boomerangs. Well, 10 boomerangs, that's 10 trips. That is $6,000 that people will be saving under your name, and you'll get half of that. Congratulations, you just made $3,000. Now, that is a very conservative approach. That's not doing, 10 boomerangs. It's not a lot of work, right? So let's up it up a notch. Let's go for the moderate approach. What if it's not 10 boomerangs? What if it's 100 boomerangs, right? Taking the same statistic, $600, 100 trips, that leads to $60,000. Well, now you have some serious money coming in. Now you have $30,000 of savings that you made. That is $30,000 extra that, again, could have changed your lifestyle a couple of years ago. Now, this is the aggressive. This is for people that are extremely go-getters that want to make it happen. If they hand out 1,000 boomerangs, taking the same statistics, give or take, the people will save $600,000. That means you're banking on $300,000. Congratulations. You're absolutely making a lot of money. You're making more money than 1% of the population in the United States. You got it. You made it big. You have that opportunity. It is real. The only thing stopping you is you. That is your biggest enemy. You're your biggest enemy. No matter how it leads to the work that you put in, that's exactly what you'll get out of. That is why this business that is kicking off right now, it is important to jump on it right now, because 5 years from now, people might already have boomerangs. People might have been open to the idea, and it might be a little bit too late. This is how it can change your life. Now, there's different approaches. That's just one method of you earning money, which is the boomerangs as a partner. There's different methods, right? This is the other method, the team builder model. This is when you actually start recruiting people to be under your team. This is where your team starts to grow and you start actually seeing a whole lot of money in addition to the boomerang savings. You're not capped out at any point. Again, the work that you put in is what you'll get out. So based off of this model, a team of 50 members, which is the conservative approach, the way it works is whoever recruits you will actually be helping you. The faster you jump in on this business will be exactly where you'll be at. You'll be placed. So that means whoever your person that recruited you will also recruit someone else eventually. And that someone else is going to go under you. That means that person is going under your team without you doing any of the work. That is the person on top of you. That does not say anything about your work? Or what if you sign someone up and that someone up that you signed up will get a lot of other people? Congratulations, they're all on your team. You'll get a certain cut out of the volume that the people spend. For example, right here, there's 500 customers, right? Because you have a team of 50. If those 50 people that you have sent out 10 boomerangs, which again, relatively easy, we all know more than 10 people. Well, that's 500 trips. Give or take, following that same statistic of people saving $600, that will land you, give or take, at $60 a day. $1,726 a month, or $20,000 annually, not including the boomerang gains. Using that same model, but just a different approach. Instead of 50, let's up it up. Let's up it up a notch. Let's do 250 people. Well, that's 2,500 customers. Now you went completely different because again, you get 10% of whatever it is that the boomerang customers spent out. So you at this rate, you're looking at $288 a day, $8,000, $630 a month, or $103,000 per year, not including your boomerang's earnings. That is additional. What if you're doing the moderate team building approach with the aggressive boomerang movement? You're already looking at $400,000 a year. In 3 years, you'll be a millionaire. That is the option that you have right now to become a member. That is the difference between being a customer and being a member. That is why I'm trying to explain the best approach that I can to give you the best opportunity that you might want to take for getting extra income for you and your family. Now, if you're a real go-getter, right, and you are great at talking to people, you enjoy it, and you're a good leader. Again, it's all based off of what you put in. You might very well make it to be on the team builder on the aggressive side. What if you have a team of 1,000 people? Well, that's 10,000 customers. With that type of mass volume that you might be moving, right? At a payout of 10% off of that, that's $1,150 a day, $34,000 a month, and $414,000 a year. That is amazing money. That is money that will be forever changed. It's life-changing money. That is the opportunity that you have. And that is why, again, I hardly on you jumping. And again, if that's not what you're into, if that's not what you want, the team builder, if that's not what you want, if you're all about the boomerangs, then by all means, absolutely, go your way. But there's different options for different people. And if this is something that you feel that you might be good at or you might be interested in, this is some of the results that you just might get. Now, as if you needed additional incentive to being perhaps a little bit more open to the team builder, the company also awards you for the recruitment. So for example, there's 3 different packages. There's the coach class, the business class, and the first class. The difference between them is $250 between the coach, the business, which is the middle at $500, and the first class at $1,000. For your recruitment, for getting someone on your team to sign up for the first class, you'll get $80. For someone with the business, you'll get $40. For someone with the coach, you'll earn $20. Now, that is the third method of earning money in this company. The fourth method, which is the dual team bonus. Dual team bonus will be based off of 2 things. One, the volume of your weakest side. There's 2 sides of your organization. You're gonna get a certain percentage based off of your package that you choose, the coach, business, or first class. That's going to cap you and it's going to give you a certain percentage. On the dual team bonus, there's 2 sides of your organization, like I mentioned before. You're going to get paid based off of the weaker side, and you might get paid For example, the first class, you'll get the dual team bonus of 15%. So you'll take, for example, let's just say your weakest side moved a total of about $50,000. Well, you'll take 15% out of that $50,000 if you're on the first class. If you chose the coach class, you'll take 10% out of that $50,000, and so forth. The business will take 12%. So with that being said, I want to take the time to explain a little bit more about the packages. Now, picking the right package for you to me is very important. It's essential. The reason behind it is because there's such a vast difference between them. For example, the coach class will give you up to 70% for hotels, flights, and rental cars alone. It will not give you access to the cruises. It will not let you access to the marketplace. Compared to the business, it will add the cruises, and the first class will have it all. There's also a vast difference between the boomerangs that you'll get, the quantity between the coach, per se, the 10 boomerangs, versus the first class, which is 50. Now, the biggest two things that I wanted to talk about was the one that I already touched was the dual team. Between the coach class is 10%, and the first class is 15%. While 5% might not look as much, it can be, especially using that same very easy example about the $50,000. 15%, the difference between the 15% and 10% is a total of $2,500 extra that you could have made. So one of the things that I like to tell my partners, and I like to tell everyone that I'm choosing to give this presentation to, is don't let $1,000 keep you away from making $2,500 in just 1 month. Additionally, that is just a one-time fee. Now, I also wanted to point out that there is a subscription fee. Once you're a partner, you have to stay current with this fee. This fee is $100 a month. So it is very important to stay up to date, because if you choose to not pay it, you will not be paid at all for any of the boomerangs or any of the bonuses that we discussed previously. So to wrap everything up, I hope you guys got what you were looking for. If you got here, you're just expecting a present, please, by all means, and you're just interested in being a customer, please enjoy the 30%. Enjoy the up to 30% codes on everything that we talked about. Enjoy that extra money, enjoy that extra time, and anything that you want to do with that extra money and extra savings that you now have under your pocket. And if you're interested or you want to become a partner and you still have certain doubts, please go ahead and contact whoever sent you this presentation, whoever's trying to get you to become a business owner or be a part of this company. One of my closing statement that I wanted to give out is, don't let small money deter you from making huge money-making opportunities. Don't put a price on your success. Don't limit yourself. If this is something that you want to do, give it a shot. Right? But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and leave it on the messages. Go ahead and please feel free to direct message me. Again, my name is Jesse Garcia, and I'm from the San Antonio team. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till then, welcome. I'm out. Boom.